Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is going to be a video reacting to Ilya Kovlchuck reportedly is going to sign with the Rangers once he's legally able to do so. By that, I mean you cannot sign anybody officially until the new league year starts, which is the beginning of July. But reports are that he has verbally committed to it being the Rangers, when before the reports are that other teams, such as one was New Jersey bringing him back, but that was an outlier. The Rangers were on there, but other teams like Vegas, who is a new team trying to bring on a veteran leader like that, was on there and such. Colorado trying to bring on a veteran leader like that. And this is Sports Fanatic News. I'm Joe Boric, and we're going to look into that. Well, the big thing with Ilya Kovalchuk is a lot of people think to him to not be that great of a leader. Well, Marty Brodeur in the article I read, because I thought it was interesting that he was going to the Rangers, being they are kind of a rebuilding team, and he is a 35-year-old forward, and reports were he wanted a multi-year deal, not just 1 year with incentives loaded. So it's probably a 2 or 3 year deal. Two, I'm actually would be okay with if I was a Rangers fan, which I'm far from. But three might be a little much. But the main reason he's going to the Rangers is one, the guy still produces. He's still producing over in Russia. The KHL is one of the best leagues in the world, other than ours. So he is still getting it done, and he coming back is better than Yager. Is going to be more of an impact than Yager coming back, because when Yager came back, he was more relying on other guys, whereas Kovalchuk can still get stuff done himself. Was he a selfish player early in his career? Of course he was. He was a goal scorer, but so were guys like Phil Kessel, so were guys like Stamkos. A lot of goal scorers, even Jeff Carter, who was on the Flyers, a lot of those guys when they first get in the league are selfish because they have been the scorers, they have been the snipers their whole career. But everybody on the Devils, including Marty Brodeur in the article, said Ilya Kovalchuk is a great leader, and he is far from selfish when it comes to the locker room. He talks to everybody. He talks everybody through things. They said he's a great leader, and he's a great guy to carry young kids like JT Millers of the world along, and maybe even Ryan Stromes to make them half decent and help these guys, which is bad for the Flyers, of course, having Ilya Kovalchuk, even though he's not going to be the player he was before, but a guy that's that threat still back in our division, that's going to be definitely a strike for annoyance. But the Flyers, it doesn't heavily concern me because the Flyers still have a better all-around team than the Rangers, and obviously in the offseason, the Flyers will probably do some things. So you have to see where everyone lies next year. You can't judge that now. But for the Rangers' perspective, signing him if you get him for 2 years, I don't think is that big of a deal. I think it's honestly a good signing because they do need a guy that can be a veteran leader and a guy that really can carry along their forwards, as they do got a lot of young forwards. So I don't think it's a big deal. I think him coming back to the league is going to make more of an impact than when Yager came back, as Kovalchuk can still get stuff done himself, where Yager was more dependent on guys like G to get those passes to set him up. So, where he was more dependent on really getting assists too late in his career, Jaromir Yager. So, he kind of changed his style a little bit, where Kovalchuk, per reports, is still kind of doing it, scoring and passing a lot more now in the KHL. So it'll be interesting to see in that aspect how he brings that to the NHL, if he'll be like Yager in that aspect of having his assist numbers spike from when he was last in the league. Well, this has been a reaction video. I think it's a pretty good quality signing if he does end up going to the Rangers. It kind of sucks for the Flyers to have Ilya Kovalchuk back in the division, but he is not a good defensive player. He's just a good offensive player and scorer, so it also does hurt them on that end in a sense. But we'll see what happens. He can't officially sign for a while, but if he does go there, all the points I said are why I think it's a good signing. Have a great one, everybody. Peace out.